Okie doke. The junk sockets are history. The buttons are in there. I need to ring it out before I plug it in. There is the unfinished 5-position bias switch. The heater wires are unbundled from, being buried in all that B+. I have a choke. It's around here somewhere. And it is the 157M Hammond. And it's right here. But I've asked Mr. Robinette exactly how he came upon specifying that choke. Primarily because of the DC resistance of the choke. Chokes have impedance, not just resistance. So the general rule for chokes, when you're replacing a resistor, is a 2-to-1 ratio. That is, if you've got a 300 ohm resistor, you'd put in a 150 ohm choke to drop the same amount of voltage. I'm going to set up the bias switch. I've got 5 positions, so it's going to be 6V6 EL84 if I can. 6K6 will run on the 6V6 too with the watts dialed back. I'm not sure I want 300 volts on an EL84. Then a 6L6GA, a 5881, or a 6L6GB. Both are 23 watts, and NEL34. I personally don't believe that this power transformer can handle the current, and the power supply is just not designed with, the voltages at the plate for big fat bottle tubes. So I'll be interested after changing. I changed out the grid stoppers, and obviously I got the heaters flying. I've grounded the switch here. If you look closely at the power socket, you can see this yellow lead, that's the switch, and this black wire is the ground, and then everything else is in place. I've tried to get all these heavy B+ wires down hugging the chassis rather than flying through the air. Those who know will tell you, especially when you're running AC heater voltage, the two leads create a magnetic field. If you do it this way, then the magnetic field is confined to the center of the tube, and it doesn't emanate across all the other leads. Okay, I think people know that. And then this is the R43 for the choke. Well, those are Beltons, by the way. Michael X, I think it's called. And you put a tube in it and you wiggle it around. The soldering tabs on the other side are as still as a corpse.